So today we have 1 hour of class, right? Or we have
Yes.
two?
No, we had two on Friday.
We had two on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so today we have only one. Okay, let's begin, please. Okay, we're gonna review. Okay. Hi, sorry, Sally, do you remember the story I have been working on? Emmy's trying to help me, and I'm about to finish. Emmy and I, uh, okay, so
Well,
here you needed to use the present
yes.
perfect or the present
Yeah.
perfect continuous.
And then will be
Okay.
Amy and I uh have
Oh,
a
I've
second.
decided.
Yeah.
Okay.
I must have, I think. Yeah.
Must have,
Yeah.
yes.
Is there anything else you want me to do? Is there anything else you want me to do?
Teacher, I can hear the audio really well.
I'm gonna share the audio.
Is there anything else you want me to do? Is there anything else you want me to do?
And the second one. Is there anything else you want me to do?
Okay.
I was planning to call Nick.
This one. I was planning to call Nick. Very subtle, but this one and that one.
Okay.
This story on the stock market is the best one we've ever done.
Yeah, right. And what about the banking scandal story? Didn't we win an award for that one?
I don't know about that.
And teacher,
I think
this yeah, right, it's like sarcasm or
yes,
mm,
like sarcasm, because like he's challenging that with what about?
okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Like it's sarcasm, yes. So what about this?
Okay.
Didn't we win an award for this one? So he's saying basically, I don't think so. Like
Mhm.
I don't know about that. Yes, I don't think so. I think that
Okay.
the banking
Yeah.
scandal was even bigger.
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe, but the stock market story is much more important.
Well, let's not fight about this. Anyway, I think Talia's Nick Crawford story might turn out to be better than either of them.
Mm.
It would be like I see your point, I guess.
But that is not like agree with that.
uh I don't understand your question. What are you trying to say?
No, I mean, if you say I see your point, I guess it's not like I agree with that, with what you said.
Yes. It would be like that. Like, but with that, I guess it's like less strong.
Mm. So it's like a little bit of sarcasm also.
Um, because he says like, well, let's not fight about this.
Yeah, in that I am not saying that I agree with that. Just that. To stop arguing. Yes.
So wait a minute, I don't think so. No, he doesn't say that. Yeah, right, whatever. No, he's like, I see your point, I guess.
Mm.
It's like it's not like the same, but it's the one that is closer, maybe.
Mm. Well,
Okay, it's not. It's of course it's not perfect. I'm not saying this question is perfect. I wouldn't put this question, but I think this is the option because he doesn't say like he didn't say yeah right whatever. Because if you say like yeah right whatever, it's like sarcasm as you said like okay whatever like.
mm, mm, well,
But he's not saying that. He's like well let's not fight about this. Like he's sort of conceding,
mhm.
but
Okay.
not
Okay.
of course at all. Like it's like in the middle. Like let's not fight, and he like changes the point. So I would put this one.
Okay.
Not perfect, but the closest one. Okay.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, so let's continue here.
When this woman came over.
I guess it's finished here. Yes, when this woman came over, this the sentence ends there because of the tone, right? Intonation at the end is like goes down.
When this woman came over.
Came over. She would have said like came over. Would have been different.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness you got my message.
Yeah, what's going on?
Don't worry, I'm not trying to get you to take me out on a date. I'm trying to help save your career.
Oh, that. Yeah, right, my career. I almost forgot.
Hey, be serious. I care about your future.
So do I.
Good, you wore a tie.
Yeah, well, your message said wear a tie and jacket. You look nice, by the way.
Thanks. So do you.
What is that?
Here, You have to put these on.
I'm sorry, did I miss something? Is it Halloween? Are you really gonna make me put these on?
Yes, it's a disguise. And put this on too. That's how you're going to hear their conversation. There's an earphone in the wig.
Hear their conversation? Whose conversation?
Jackie and Dean's. They're having dinner here. Let's go inside.
Okay, before like he arrived, he found out what he should wear.
Good. You wore a tie.
Yeah, well, your message said wear a tie and jacket.
It was a message. He didn't talk to her on the phone. That's why it's not correct. Okay, so let's move on. I'll have Nick sit, not just sit. If you remember when we have you do this, or you need to use the base form. When you have get,
Yeah.
I'll
Get.
get, that's two. Okay, that's right. So that's the B2, B1. Okay, so that's great. So let's continue with okay, I'm gonna go here. You have a 95. Okay, so here's your grade. You have 95 and 92. Okay. All of these are your grades. You can see them in Pearson. And this is the module test. Any
Okay.
question or anything?
No, it's okay. So there are two modules left, right? Mhm.
2 modules left. Yes. So we have, let me see. We have this one, and we're gonna have another one in terms of the grade. 2 grades more to
Mhm.
go. You have more than 90. That's great. That means that you are still with the guaranteed program. I have some students that are really bad. You're one of the
Really?
best. Yes, I have some that, but they don't really, I guess they don't care. There are some that care, of course, but
Yeah, I understand.
let me see.
It will be possible that you say told me like a week before the TOEFL words exam, because maybe I forget.
So what, I don't understand. What do you want me to do?
To remember me the exam 1 week before.
The
I will-
TOEFL words, right?
Yeah, yes.
Let me see where when we finish. Because you should study before, like it's a lot of words for 1 week, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yes, but we would like to make an intensive study of that. When is it? Again,
Let me see.
I forget.
Okay, so it's gonna be uh here is the calendar. Okay, so we had all these classes. We didn't have classes the 1st of May. So it's gonna be June the 13th.
Mhm. On the last
Okay.
day of classes.
Yes, the last day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So please study the words. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna assign you this. Everything I'll assign you. So we are supposed to finish this like next Sunday. Is it okay if I assign you all the homework for Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe?
Mm, all the homework of the module, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, in for
Or for when?
for Wednesday, the 12th of June,
Wednesday the 12th?
or 5. No, well, yeah, 5, right?
It could be like Tuesday. Like Wednesday is like too much. Tuesday the 11th. How about that?
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so therefore you have uh 2 weekends to complete everything. It's, uh, Okay, so here. Can you please read?
Listening. Okay. Listening. Predict people's reactions to events. Listen for advice. Listen to understand people's personalities. Listen and respond to questions on a personality test. Speaking. Blaming yourself. Blaming someone else. Comforting someone. Respond to comforting. And grammar. Wish. Past and real conditional. Be supposed to. Pronunciation, reduced phrases, supposed to, have to, has to, want to, and stressed words, could, would, reading and vocabulary, and getting the meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details, writing, free writing technique, make a mind map, task, write a paragraph about how to buy flowers, skill, give advice.
Paragraph, not paragraph. Paragraph.
Paragraph, yeah, paragraph.
Okay, any question there regarding
No,
vocabulary?
that's okay.
This is the next one.
Okay, video listening. Watch the video and answer questions about the information and ideas in it. Learn more about body language and other cultural aspects of the video. Vocabulary. Learn the meanings and usage of these words that begin with over. Overbook, overcharge, overcome, overdo, overeat, overestimate, overhear, overlap, overlook, oversee. Speaking, other expressions you can use to blame yourself. I blew it. Blame someone else. It's all her fault. Comfort someone. Don't be so hard on yourself. Responding to comforting. Maybe I am overreacting. Grammar. Learn to express yourself using wish. I wish you would stop kicking yourself. Past and real conditional. If I had been more careful, we would have had the evidence. Be supposed to. I'm supposed to be a professional. Task listening. Listen to the statements and take the optimist test to find out if you are an optimist or a pessimist. Pronunciation. Practice your pronunciation of reduced phrases. Supposed to, have to, has to, want to. We were supposed to be celebrating tonight. And stress words. Could, would. I wish I could go back and do it over. Reading an article about what flowers mean in different countries. On the web, research how to buy flowers, give advice on how to buy flowers.
Okay, any question here?
What is stop kicking yourself?
Basically it's like when you're like when you're like basically sabotaging yourself.
An example.
Like like stop kicking yourself. That's an example. Like, or let me think of another one. But that's like the way you basically say that. It's like when you criticize you, blame you, or sabotage you, like for something you did maybe. Like you could say also like he will kick himself when he realized that he forgot the meeting or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Another word. What is overbook?
Overbook is like overbook or
Mhm.
overlook.
No, overbook.
When you sell more than you have capability, it's like when when uh when you when you I don't know, when this restaurant is overbooked is when it's like it has reservations for more
Okay.
than the space available, basically.
Like the additional tickets on the plane, for example.
Yes, overbook the plane. Yes, the
Okay.
plane could be overbooked. That's something normal.
Mhm. For example, overlap. What is it?
Overlap when like when something uh basically has a coincidence, like uh like if I had two circles, let me draw them here, like one circle and then another one. These overlaps here.
Mhm. Okay. Um, what is overlook?
Overlook is when you basically you don't realize someone is there. You fail to notice something or someone. Like if I said, "Oh, I overlooked that person," that means that I couldn't really. I I I I, I didn't realize he was there.
Mhm. Okay, and oversee.
Overseas, when you're like supposed to hmm, to supervise or manage someone. Like I don't know, your job could be to oversee uh, a person. That means to manage, to control.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No more questions.
Okay. So let's do this thing. Can you please read?
Okay. Talia has learned that she never actually recorded Dean and Jackie's conversation at the restaurant. Now it's the next day, and Nick is arriving at Talia's apartment, still thinking they are going out to celebrate. Look at the picture. Talia tells Nick about the recording error. Predict what do you think? Nick says, "Oh no, how could you do that? You should have been more careful. I wish you could go back and do it over. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. I'll never be able to forgive you." Well, I think he says, "Don't worry about it. What's done is done." Mm, yeah. And I wish you
Okay.
could go back and do it over, maybe. But
Okay.
Who is it?
Nick. Here I am, ready to celebrate.
Didn't you get my message?
No? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes. No. Nick, I don't know how to tell you.
What are you talking about?
The recording. I mean, there is no recording. It cut off before Jackie and Dean's conversation.
I think I need to sit down. Okay, tell me again. What happened?
I must have made a mistake syncing the app with the microphone or something. Their conversation wasn't recorded.
Oh. That's what I thought you said.
I feel awful. I'm so sorry, Nick. If I had been more conscientious, then we'd have the whole confession recorded in complete detail.
Wow. We were supposed to be celebrating tonight.
How stupid. I can't believe I used an app I'd never even heard of before. I should have gotten someone in tech support to help, or just use an old school tape recorder.
I wish you'd stop kicking yourself.
I'm supposed to be a professional reporter. And I feel anything but professional right now.
Okay, so what was the answer here?
Mm. Oh, it says Talia. Tells Nick. Mm, mm, mm. Well, I wish you could go back and do it over.
Watch again.
No, no,
No.
I don't know. That was not.
Let's watch again.
Who is it?
Nick. Here I am, ready to celebrate.
Didn't you get my message?
No? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes. No. Nick, I don't know how to tell you.
What are you talking about?
The recording. I mean, there is no recording. It cut off before Jackie and Dean's conversation.
I think I need to sit down. Okay, tell me again. What happened?
I must have made a mistake syncing the app with the microphone or something. Their conversation wasn't recorded.
Oh. That's what I thought you said.
I feel awful. I'm so sorry, Nick. If I had been more conscientious, then we'd have the whole confession recorded in complete detail.
Wow. We were supposed to be celebrating tonight.
How stupid. I can't believe I used an app I'd never even heard of before. I should have gotten someone in tech support to help, or just use an old school tape recorder.
I wish you'd stop kicking yourself.
I'm supposed to be a professional reporter. And I feel anything but professional right now.
So he basically says here.
Stop
Oh.
kicking.
That's what I thought you said.
Their conversation wasn't recorded.
Oh.
Jackie and Dean's conversation.
I think I need to sit down.
I think it's oh no, right?
Yeah, I think because
There's
Okay,
nothing else.
tell me again. What happened?
I must have made a mistake syncing the app with the microphone or something. Their conversation wasn't recorded.
Oh. That's what I thought you said.
I feel awful. I'm so sorry, Nick. If I had been more conscientious, then we'd have the whole confession recorded in complete detail.
Wow. We were supposed to be celebrating tonight.
How stupid. I can't believe I used an app I'd never even heard of before. I should have gotten someone in tech support to help, or just use an old school tape recorder.
I wish you'd stop kicking yourself.
I'm supposed to be a professional reporter. And I feel anything but professional right now.
Yes, I think it's oh no, even though he doesn't say oh no, right?
yes.
It is oh, basically. So there's a mistake there. Let's continue here.
Okay,
Yeah, please.
Talia and Nick are at Talia's apartment. They continue to talk about the recording. Look at the picture. Talia is upset with herself. Nick is trying to calm her down. Predict. What do you think Nick says? I wish I could go back and do it over. The worst thing is that I've let you down. You're overreacting. Things aren't really so bad. The truth will always win out. I think it says, I wish I could go back and do it over, maybe.
Okay, let's see.
I wish I could go back and do it over.
Well, you can't. Take it from me, I'm a professional athlete. I know. I've had far more failures than successes.
Well, none like this.
You just need to forget about what's done and get your head in the game for the next match.
You're right. What's done is done. Or in this case, what's not done is done.
Talia, if you hadn't done such a thorough job of investigating this, we never would have known the truth. Now we do.
How can you stay so positive?
I don't know. I guess it's my nature.
Well, I wish I were that optimistic. I guess I'll have to quit my job. Amy will take my place. She'll be a good researcher.
Talia, take it easy. You're overreacting. Things really aren't so bad.
Yes, they are, Nick. They're terrible. And the most terrible part of all of this is that I let you down.
Have I ever told you about my grandmother?
No, I don't think so.
My grandmother is a very wise woman. She always told me to tell the truth. She always said the truth would win out.
Okay,
Well,
what,
it says
what did he say?
the truth will always win out, and you're overreacting. I think he says things are related to it.
Yes, both. Great.
Do you ever wish for things? I do. Right now, where I am, it's raining outside, and I wish it were sunny. Yesterday, I forgot to set my VCR. I wish I hadn't forgotten, because now I can't watch my favorite TV show. Let's learn how to make wishes in English.
Okay, can you please read?
Okay. We use wish plus the simple past to make a wish about something in the present. Talia says, I wish I had a recording of their conversation. This means that Talia doesn't have a recording now, but she wants one. I wish Talia didn't work all the time. In the example, Talia works all the time, but Amy doesn't want her to. When the verb is be, we usually use were after wish, even for singular subjects. I wish I were that optimistic.
Continue, please, with number 2.
We use wish plus the past perfect to talk about things in the past that we regret. I just wish I had been more careful. In the example, Talia wasn't careful, and she regrets it. We use wish plus would plus the base form of the verb to express a wish for someone to act in a different way. And I wish you would stop kicking yourself. We don't use will after wish. We do not say, I wish you will stop kicking yourself. We use wish plus could to express a wish about an ability in the present. I wish I could go back and do it over. We don't use can after wish. We do not say, I wish I can go back and do it over.
Okay, great. So, let's see here. With wish, basically, you You make wishes with the simple past. Like, I wish I were Superman. I wish you were rich. I wish I knew how to play. I wish I were invited to the party. So these are things that didn't happen, like the present and real, if you remember. I wish I were Superman. That means that, of course, I'm not. Or I wish he were rich. That means that he isn't rich. I wish I knew how to play chess. That means that I really don't know how to play chess. And I wish I were invited to the party. That means that I'm not invited right now to the party. Okay, so these are wishes. And with singular subjects like he, instead of using was, you use were in writing informally. Informally, there you would hear more was, okay? But formally, it's better to use were. Okay, I don't know if there's any question with number one, maybe.
No, it's okay.
Can you create two examples here?
Okay, I wish I were sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Another one.
I wish I were on vacations.
I were on vacations.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's continue here. Wish plus past perfect means things about the past. I wish I had gone to the party. Or I wish I hadn't decided. Or I wish I had eating more, let's see. I wish he hadn't told me that. Okay, so it's like the same, but in past. That's why you use the past perfect. Can you please, is everything clear with number two, maybe?
Yeah.
Or do you have any?
It's
Okay, can you create two sentences with number two?
I wish I had not fought with my friend.
Not okay. Or
And, never mind. I wish I had left my house earlier.
okay, great. So with number three, we use wish plus would plus the base form to express a wish for someone to act in a different way. I wish you would stop eating that much. Let's see. I wish you would be or I wish you would
That is in the present, right? Or a situation in the present.
Yes. I wish you wouldn't come through the kitchen with your dirty boots on. Okay, so those are two examples,
Mm,
or three examples with wish plus would plus base form. I don't know if you've got any questions there.
mm. So it's like a situation in the present, only in the present,
Yes, only in the present. That's
something
right.
that's happening. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. No questions.
Okay, so finally, I wish plus could that expresses an ability in the present. Like, I wish I could fly. I guess there's a song like that, I could fly. I wish I could redo, or I could I wish I could play soccer. I wish I could drive this car. I don't know if you've got any questions here, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so let's finish.
As you know, I'm an English teacher. If I hadn't become an English teacher, I would have continued being an actor. If I had been lucky, I might have been in a movie. These sentences are examples of the past unreal conditional. Let's take a look at them.
Okay, can you please read?
Okay. We use the past and real conditional to talk about past conditions and results that never happened. The if clause expresses the unreal condition. The result clause expresses the unreal result. Okay, if I had been more careful, we would have had the evidence. This means that Talia wasn't careful, and as a result, they don't have the evidence. We often use the past and real conditional to express regrets about what happened in the past. If I hadn't messed it up, we'd have the recording now. In the example, Talia regrets that she messed up the recording. Okay.
Number
The
two.
verb in the if clause is in the past perfect. If you hadn't done such a good job, we'd never have known the truth. We form the verb in the result clause with would have plus the past participle. If you hadn't done such a good job, we'd never have known the truth. Notice that in conversation, we often use the contraction the for would and wouldn't for would not. We also use a contraction the for had and hadn't for had not.
Three and
Okay,
four.
and three. We can also use the modals could, should, or might in the result clause. If Talia had had more time, she might have remembered to check the buttons. If she had checked the buttons, she could have prevented her mistake. We often use the contractions could, should, or might in conversation. The if clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. Notice that in writing, we use a comma after the if clause when it comes first. If I had been more careful, we would have had the evidence. or we would have had the evidence if I had been more careful. Okay.
Okay, so basically here we're talking about the past and real. These are things that you wish had happened, but never happened. So basically, of course, these express, uh, you express regret with this, like, if I hadn't gone there, I would have, if I hadn't gone, let's say, to Brazil, I guess it's like this, I wouldn't, let's say, I would have been robbed. Okay. Uh, if I hadn't I don't know. If I hadn't if I hadn't betted my house, I wouldn't have lost it. Or if I had bought Bitcoin stock in 2010 or 2015, let's say, I would have made a lot of money. Okay, I don't know if there's any question here, maybe.
No, I think not.
Okay, can you please create 2 sentences here?
Okay, if I hadn't left my house so late, I would have get to my exam on time.
Gotten.
Oh yeah, acabaran my exam on time.
Okay, another one.
If I if I had exercised more on vacations, I would have had more energy now. I will have had right.
Well, in this case, it's okay because if you have like, if like this is in the past, this could be in the present. So it's okay. Like here, if I had bought Bitcoin stock in 2015, I'd be rich right now.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're using like would have and then a verb, that means that the result would also be in the past. But if you're using would as the base form, that means that the result will be the present. Both are correct. Depends on what on what
Okay.
you're trying to say. Like, I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
If
Mhm.
I had, let's say, married her, I would be happy now. Let's say. So here the condition is in the past. It's past and real, but the result clause is in present. Like now it would be different. Or if uh, we had elected, let's say Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Let's say Hillary Clinton would be, let's say, on a much better situation. Much better or worse. Okay, I don't want to like sound political here. Could be any of. Okay, so here, like, if we had elected Hillary Clinton, we'd be on a much better or worse situation right now. Okay, so the result is in the present because be is a base form. So that's also possible. I don't know if
Okay.
it's clear. Maybe you have questions there.
No. Let's continue more for more examples.
Okay, so let's finish here. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
we're gonna
Okay.
finish. So I'll send you this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick poll and I'm gonna see you on Tuesday.
Yes.